Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi Podcast. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. Notary Educators, LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Tune in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast and subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi's YouTube channel also for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
Kimmi, #1 notary educator / #1 notary mentor program. Have you joined yet? If not, I'm going to tell you all about it shortly. So listen, today, let me tell you a little bit about me for those of you who may be new and don't know me. I am a notary educator. I am actually located in the state of Georgia, but I train notaries in all 50 states because if you know, you know. In order to be a great notary, you need to know how to notarize. Hold on, let me make sure I'm on the right internet. Okay, we are back live.
DRC.
Let me see. Let me make sure I'm on the right internet, y'all. Sorry. Let me check. I hope it doesn't go out again. Okay, let me see. Do I have a way to see it? Which one I'm on? Let me see. All right, cool. Sorry about that. Y'all just have to bear with me. Hey, to those who will listen to the podcast and those who will watch the replay also. Let's give YouTube a few minutes to notify you. Again, you do not want to miss today's show. If I am talking about something that's going to be a game changer for your business, it doesn't matter what kind of business you are in, notary, landscaping, whatever business you are in, we are talking all about my new find. It's the Google card, okay? Google Tap Card. The Google Tap Card. This thing is a game changer for your business, okay? I'm going to show you right quick. Look at it. Boom, okay? Google Tap Card. So let's talk about it, what it is right quick. The Google Tap Card is just that. When you have a client, after you have finished servicing them, a lot of times you are afraid to ask for the review. This eliminates some of that conversation. I'm going to show you what to say right quick. I have my little tap card here. Takes them straight to my Google page by means of this QR reader. Okay. You can also get this in different colors. It's on Amazon. I'm going to put the link in the description for you. But I love it. So that sounds like this when you finish with your client. Hey, Mr. Smith, I would love it if you could leave me a review. Typically, when you ask a client to leave a review, they won't leave one, right? Or you have to beg, pull, teeth, and everything else. Can you leave me a review, please, please, please? Not anymore. With the Google Tap Card, all you're going to do is say, hey, Mr. Smith, can you leave me a review? They're going to say, sure. And you pull out your card, let them scan this, and right that second, they can leave you a review. 5 stars is all that is required. Now, if they can write a detailed description of what the interaction was, even better. But as long as they leave you 5 stars on your page, you are golden. So let's talk about some of the tips right quick and the benefits of using either the tap card, sending them a link or whatever method you prefer, but you need to be getting Google reviews. This little card is $8.95 on Amazon. Again, I'm going to leave the link. All right, I just had to come off the internet. I hope you guys can still hear me. I don't know what's going on with this internet where I'm at. Today. It's really bad. But anyway, put a 1 if you can still hear me. I know it was a little delay there. I just came off the internet. So today, for those of you who are just joining me, though, I'm talking about the Google Tap Card. And I'm going to give you some tips about why it's so important to have your Google page, okay? Tip number 1 is increased visibility. Thank you so much, Ms. Day. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know what's up, but anyway, I appreciate it. Oh, hey, Ms. Day, +5. So yes, when you use your Google reviews or asking your clients for a review, it gives you increased visibility, which gives you a higher ranking with Google. So that means when somebody's typing notary near me, landscaper near me, because this video is going to be for everybody really, whatever they're typing in, they're looking for, because you have a high Google ranking, they're going to find you. So when you're looking for a business yourself, what do? Pastries near me, Mexican restaurants near me, margaritas near me, right? Hamburgers near me. You get the point. So you're going to populate whatever industry you're in if you use the Google tap card. And the more people that say, hey, Kimmi got a great notary business over there, my stars and my reviews are going to be adding up. Okay. Number 2, credibility and trust. As people see positive reviews on your page, that's going to let them know, yeah, you can trust Kimmi, because Mr. Smith uses Kimmi and he left a 5-star review. Mr. Jones uses Kimmi and he left a 5-star review. So you see how reviews help build your business? It builds, again, customer engagement and credibility. You're a legitimate company. So this is the Google tap card that we're talking about today. This little QR reader will change your life. Again, many of you are afraid to even ask for a review. I teach that in my class, how to ask for a review. We got a whole session coming up and why they are so important. So with this little card, $8.95 at the time of this video, all you do is ask your client, hey, Mr. Smith, can you leave me a review? They say, sure, pull it out, use their phone, boom, take them right to your Google page. And the setup is so easy. Okay, let's keep going. So another reason you want to make sure you get your Google reviews up is because even if a client leaves you a negative review, and I'm not asking somebody who I had a bad interaction with, let's just be clear. If you and your client started off on the wrong feet, do not ask them for a review. Do not ask them for a review. I always say ask every client, but I also add a little note there. Do not ask a client if they came with a bad attitude. They might have come not even like the color of your hair. Maybe they didn't like how you looked. If a client and you had a bad interaction, again, we are not asking them for a review, okay? However, for those that leave a positive feedback and good interaction, you want to respond to them. Okay, Mr. Smith leaves you an excellent review. You want to say, thank you, Mr. Smith, for leaving me a review. Thank you, Mr. Smith, for allowing me to process your apostille. Thank you, Mr. Smith, for allowing me to do your notarization or whatever service you're in, okay? Thank you for allowing me to mow your lawn, cut your hair, whatever industry you're in, okay? All of that helps to improve your search engine optimization, which is my next tip for you. When you ask your clients for a Google review, and they are typing keywords in their review, or you're typing keywords in your response, all of that is search engine optimization. So when your client is typing apostille or lawn service or whatever they're looking for, your keywords that you're typing on your website are going to help you populate. More clients will find you. Okay. So we're talking about a way today to get easier reviews, to make it easier for you to ask for the review. And that's by just using this little card, okay? I love this card. So I got the purple, I got my husband the black, and it comes in white too, I think. All right? It gives you social proof. What is social proof? If you do social media, you know what social proof is. Social proof is everybody saying, yeah, you're legit, okay? That you're real. That's social proof. So as people are commenting on your page, one review, people say, okay, yeah, maybe. 2 reviews, yeah, maybe, but you got 200, 300, 400. I have over 500. You have somebody with 600 reviews. You like, yeah, this person got credibility. That goes back to credibility, street cred. They are who they say they are. They do produce. So like on my business pages, when somebody puts 5 stars and I roll up with my notary bag and I actually deliver what they expected, I arrive on time, I give great customer service, then they're like, oh, everything I read about you is true. So that's how I want you to be in your business. I don't want you faking it till you make it. I want you to deliver customer service in a way that will let your client know you want their business. You are there for them, okay? Let's keep going. It'll also show that you are the local authority. Reviews show that, hey, this person know what they're doing, okay? And they're not making mistakes. People aren't leaving you 5 stars and you jacking up their documents, okay? They're just not. So after you see so many 5-star reviews, I've had people say, well, you must know what you're doing. You got so many good reviews. So that adds, again, an additional layer of local authority, that I am the authority in my area on notary. Now, you got 10 other notaries that got 1-star reviews. I have over 100, 200, 300, whatever, okay? that lets them know, hey, she knows what she's doing. She knows something. Everybody ain't just agreeing with her. Okay. So also it helps the client to make a decision about you. And we already kind of talked about this, but your clients will make a decision based on your Google review. If you have 0, they're going to be like, but you have hundreds and they all say the same thing. Come on now. So had you guys heard of this Google Tap Card? Put a 1 if you've heard of it, or a 0 if not. Are you even asking for reviews? Put a 1 if you're asking for reviews in your business. Put a 0 if you are not. Are we asking for reviews? Yes or no? Yes or no? 1 for yes, 0 for no. Okay. Have you heard of the card? 1, same thing. Okay. Next, when you use Google for your reviews, your client, it will help you to have marketing insight. Okay. Insights into the market. So you're able to go back and look at your analytics and see how many people actually contacted you. Okay. Miss Day 5 says she's never heard of it. Yes. So again, this is something I learned about from my mentor program. I'm going to tell you about that shortly. And it will, at the end of the day, guys, this is what everything always leads to, is increased sales. Okay. Why? Because again, you have street credibility, social proof, right? People know you're the expert. They can trust you. They're going to call you, no doubt. So when you're looking at a Google review and you look at somebody with 2 or 3 versus somebody that has 100, who are you calling? Who are you calling? Now I want to do Mary J. Blige. Who you calling? So anyway, who are you going to call though? Who are you going to call? So that's what I want you to think about, okay, when it comes to Google. If you don't use this method with the card, that's fine. But I'm just trying to make it easier for you because a lot of you are not asking for reviews. I know you're not, because when I do a deep dive into your Google profile, you have 0. I'll ask you, I know you're servicing clients. I know that you are. And I'm like, well, how many reviews you have? I said, let me see your Google page. I'm looking at the Google page. Nothing. No, we have to start working on that, guys. That's a free way to build your business. Free. People always want to pay. Well, who can I pay to be on their network? Or who can I pay? What signing service can I pay? Who can I pay to get me leads? Who can I pay? Who can I pay? Pay you and do the work. I told somebody recently in our group, there are no shortcuts. You cannot pay your way for everything. You cannot. Some things you're going to have to get out there and do the work, okay? You've got to get out there and do it. And this is one of those things that you cannot outsource. You cannot. You have to get out there. You have to open your mouth. You have to ask your clients. And because it's complicated for some of you, I do role playing in the mentor program. And I do it here on YouTube. I actually did it when I first started. And for those of you who may be just joining me, again, how do you ask your client for a review after a great interaction? First of all, provide great service, and that'll become more comfortable for you to ask for the review. But I'm just saying something just as simple as Mr. Smith or Mrs. Smith. It's been my pleasure serving you today. Thank you for letting me be your notary. I'd love it if you could leave me a 5-star review. Now, we're not asking for a 3-star, 2-star, 1-star. Okay, because I've heard people say, well, that's kind of unprofessional to ask for a 5-star review. Am I going to ask for a 1-star review? Would you? No. So I'm going to ask for what I want. And I want a 5-star review. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Put a 10 in the chat if that makes sense. I'm on fire here. 10 or fire. Does that make sense? I'm going to ask for what I want. I want a 5-star review. I don't want 1, 2, 3. Okay. So does that make sense? 10 if it does. 10 or fire. Which one? Yes, Latrice. 10. So I've heard people say that though. And to me, that's ridiculous. Okay. So I wanted to show you again this Google Tap Card. I got two more different subjects I want to talk about really quick. So this is the Google Tap Card. I'm going to put the link in the description box for you. It's at Amazon. It's actually on my notary supply list. So if you want to look at it right now, you can. It's on my notary supply list at notaryeducatorsllc.com. Okay. So that's it on that tap card. I have some new free resources I have uploaded for you. I have an apostille. If you want to start the apostille business, there's an apostille tip sheet. If you want to become a loan signing agent, there's a free loan signing agent tip sheet. I also have just starting the business overall tip sheet. So I got 3 new tip sheets for you. They're really amazing. And everybody keeps saying I should put a fee on those. So as of today, they're free. Okay, that's all I can tell you. As of today, right now, they're free. So get it while you can. But they're beautiful tip sheets for real. Because I really want people to win in 2025. I keep saying that. 2025, no more excuses. I give you everything you need if you really want to do this business. Everything for free. And then there's a few things that are paid. Okay. So, I mean, I can't give you everything, but I give you what I can. So check out those new tip sheets. Okay. Check those out. And then last thing I wanted to show you really quick, and then I want to go on a tangent, is my new notary journal. If you have not seen it, this is paperback. And I did a whole video on this the other day, so I won't get into it. But it covers every single thing that notaries would need to know about their client, what signing service they're working with, how much they pay them. It covers everything. And now it comes also in a hardback. I love this journal, guys. It's my new favorite journal. Well, of course, it's mine. But I love it because it's a hardback. And it contains the same things that the paperback does. So you can take a peek inside. And I love this journal. So check it out. And then I want to go on a tangent. So y'all got to go on a tangent with me for a minute, okay? Because I was watching somebody earlier today. And I get upset when someone else is telling you, don't do the notary business, right? Because it's a scam. You can't make any money, but yet they're doing it. Does that make sense to you? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. You ever heard a friend of yours, or you've seen it maybe on TV, and they're like, girl, you shouldn't date him. He is whack. And then they end up dating him? What is that? It's the same thing with the notary business. I hear people and they do it because they're a YouTuber for effect. It sounds good. Don't take training. Don't become a notary. The industry's oversaturated. They're not paying anything, but yet you keep your commission active. Interesting. Kind of take you back to that girl or that guy that says, hey, she's ugly. I wouldn't get with her. He's broke. I wouldn't get with him. But yet that same person is telling you don't do it. 6 months later, guess who they're marrying? Interesting. Same thing with the business. Somebody else is doing the business right now and they're telling you not to do it. That makes zero sense to me. Now, is the business the same as it was when I started? No, it's not. But is that always a bad thing? No, it's not. Because when I started, I only started to be a notary, just to stamp some papers. That was it. But little did I know I could do apostille work, remote online notary, okay? Ink fingerprinting, proctoring, okay? I-9 forms, wedding officiant. I could do all these different things under the heading of being a notary. Okay? So when somebody tells you or you're watching someone, be careful where you're getting your information. Be careful. Because it's funny that I'm going to tell you not to do it, but yet I'm still doing it. And I'm thriving, right? So that makes zero sense to me. So will I tell you it's a little bit more different than when I started? Yeah, it is. It really is. When I first started, we were making $150 a job, $125 a job, right? That was some good money. It was some good times, y'all. It was some really good times. I've seen this industry do so many changes. Some of it's because of the economy. Some of it because of the consumers. People are just getting smarter, right? But all that being said, be cautious where you get your information from. Just be cautious. I'll tell you, because again, people saying don't do the business for this reason, that reason, but that's not true. It's just not. People get stuff notarized all day long. So a lot of it is you need to learn your craft. You need to know how to properly notarize. You also need to know how to price your services. I just finished talking to somebody. They said, oh, I thought it was only $5. Yeah, that's one part of it. But what about the other part that you don't know how to charge your clients? So I teach you how to do all of that, okay? So just be cautious of where you're getting your information from. That's my public service announcement today. Okay. Now, last thing I want to talk about is the mentorship program, because many of you are still asking questions. How does it work? How do I join? Can I cancel? Is it annual? We're going to talk about that for a few minutes. So the membership program, for those of you who may be spanking brand new, it's called Notary Business Success Program. And it's just that. It takes you step by step how to become a successful notary and to run a successful notary business. Okay. So the way it's designed is I have 16 different courses that are solid courses that will help you. Notary basics, estate/trust, wedding officiant, remote online notary. Even my apostille training is included in fingerprinting, everything you need. Okay. And you can find out all this information at NotaryEducatorsLLC.com. Okay. So I won't go into every single thing, but also over 50 hours of training, additional training materials. Okay. When we have Google My Business sessions, that's also included in the course, but we have different sessions with our students on how to build their Google page, how to do Canva, okay, how to use ChatGPT. You can look at the schedule. So we have weekly live training in addition to the courses that you can watch. Then there's a live feature with a chat too. So there are many ways. Some people say with their mentees that are in the chat, they're like, hey, I want to cut the phone off because sometimes it's so much information. They want to cut the phone off, but they're like, no, let me not turn off the phone because I don't want to miss anything, right? Because you're constantly learning, okay? Hey, Mama to Millionaire. Las Vegas is in the house. Latrice, what's up? What's up? So my point is that, again, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2030, 2040, 2050, whenever you're watching this, no more excuses. No more excuses. I give you everything you need to succeed. If you do your part, I always say, if you work the program will work for you. If you work the program will work for you. It's worked for me. It's worked for hundreds of notaries. I want to say 1,000 at this point. Okay? It works. It works. It's simple. I keep it uncomplicated. There is no fluff. I don't have time for fluff. We keep it real. We keep it simple, uncomplicated. So again, tonight we talked about quite a bit. We'll just recap. We talked about the Google Tap Card. For those of you who have a hard time asking for the review, this is going to change your life. Okay? Because you're going to be getting more reviews than ever. And more reviews equal social proof. It equals clientele. It equals more money. Okay? Google, best friend. We talked about the new Notary Journal. This is the hard copy. It also comes in paperback. Oh, I just love it. See how thin it is? I love it. So you got 100 entries. It covers everything from apostille and fingerprinting. You can put all your notary jobs in there. And then we talked about the mentorship program. The mentorship program is only $47 at the time of this recording. All inclusive, every course I talked about, but read the description over at NotaryEducatorsLLC.com. Can you cancel at any time? You can. Anytime you want to cancel, it's up to you. Just the same way you signed up, you unenroll, okay? It's no different than anything else you have. You have Netflix or whatever. When you get ready to go, you go, okay? You don't even have to call me. Some people feel inclined. Let me call Miss Kimmi and tell her I'm leaving. I'm happy that you're letting me know, but I don't want you to feel any pressure. So you don't have to call me and say, hey, I'm leaving. You just do what you got to do, okay? So you can leave when you want to, but it's just the best thing since sliced bread. I love our mentorship program. The people are doing amazing over there. You learn at your own pace. Everybody can start where they are. Hey, Willie Pinnell, what's up? What's up? How are you? So are there any questions that you all may have for me? I have a few more minutes here. What questions can I answer for you tonight? Let me know. What questions do we have? Do we have any questions? I see we got some new people that joined us. Do we have any questions today? Oh, great. I'm glad you're doing well. Any questions about Google? What questions do we have tonight? Nothing? If nothing, that's okay too. We'll end early. You do Ron in Georgia. No, Miss Latrice. We do not do Ron in Georgia. It's not legal here. So we had a big debate and question about this in our chat today in our mentor program. So the question was, since you're talking about it, this person is trying to be dual commissioned. They want to be a notary in Florida and in Georgia. So they're figuring, well, if I become a Ron notary over in Florida, that means I can come to Georgia and do my Ron notaries for people. Commissions do not cross state line like that. They do not. If you are a Florida notary, you can do whatever you can do in Florida. When you come back across the Georgia line, you're a Georgia notary, and Georgia notaries are not allowed to do remote. Your client in Georgia must be standing in your face. Okay? There's no workaround. That's what I was explaining to the person earlier. Well, I'm getting my commission. I'm going to be a remote online notary. That's true. But for that state. Okay? Not here. In the state of Georgia, your client must be in front of you. And that's a good thing, actually, because that's how you're going to make your money, by traveling to them. Okay? So when some people say, oh, that's too bad, you can't do remote online notary. So I could do something else. That means I'm going to travel to my client. I'm going to charge them 2 times, 3 times more than you're going to charge them online and get my money. So a lot of times we got to think outside the box. Okay? Georgia, you're an attorney state. You're an attorney state. You can't do. People are always telling us what we can't do. I'm about what can I do? So yes, I'm in an attorney state, which is the hardest state to become a thriving notary. But is it possible? Yes, because you just got to know how to play the game. So there are certain documents that I will never touch as a Georgia notary. Okay, something attached to a property, documents attached to a property, a purchase. If it's attached to a property with a bank loan, I won't do those. An attorney has to do those, okay? If they're purchasing a property. So it's certain things. Sorry, I gotta move this cord. Sorry. It's certain things that I will never do as a Georgia notary, okay? So you have to know your state rules, your state laws, okay? So when somebody's telling you, well, you can only charge $2, they don't know the law. I don't even charge the $2. I do free notaries. I do free notarizations, but how do I make my money? On the travel. So you got to know how to play the game. You got to know what the rules are. Okay. Rules of engagement. All right. What other questions do we have while I am here today? Anything else while I am live? What else do we have? What else? What else do we have? Other questions? Anything else? Going once? Going twice? What questions? Any questions about mentorship? Tamla, how's it going? How are you? How are you progressing in mentorship? How's it going? How's it going? So everything you need, though, is included in the mentorship program to learn this business. I've left nothing off the table. Again, that's why I keep saying 2025, no more excuses. If you really want to do it, this is the place to learn. If you're serious about your business, okay? I can't say it any other way. If you're not serious, then I don't know what you should do. But if you are serious about your business, we would love to be on your journey with you. Tamla says, I'm doing well. Really enjoyed the lesson on loan signings. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Tamla. I appreciate it. And our loan signing course, it's also included. I forgot that one, girl. Thank you. I forgot loan signing. Even loan signing is included. Every single thing you need. And the loan signing course will help to prepare you for the NNA test. So that's another thing I want to talk about really quick, because since that came up, it was on my mind for another video, but I'm going to just say it right now, whatever. Because I can talk about the same thing every day. I get new people here. But really quick, because I just heard somebody also say, and I bring these things to you because I know if I'm watching, if I hear it, you're hearing it too. You don't have nobody to talk about it with. You're like, really? Is it like that? So I'm here to straighten it out for you, okay? One person going to give you their view. I'm going to give you my view, okay? Tamla says she's in an attorney state also. Yeah, but you can make money in an attorney state. So, that's not an obstacle. Will it change things a little bit? Yeah, right? But it doesn't mean you can't do it, There are people who are disabled who can't play in the NBA, right? But they still play ball. They just have to play it differently. So it's the same thing as a notary. It's not as extreme as that, it's serious. But my point being is, yeah, it's always going to be something you can't do. But is there a workaround? Do you know how to get around it? Sometimes there's a workaround, sometimes there's not. There's not, okay? But my other piece is I heard recently someone saying that you don't need the NNA. So see, Tamala can do Ron in her attorney state. So each person's state is different, but you still at the end of the day need to know how to be a great notary. Okay, to do remote online notary, to do anything, it all starts by being a great notary, knowing how to stamp that paper. Okay. So anyway, I've been hearing a lot of people say you don't need the NNA certification. Technically, you don't need the NNA certification, okay? People only want to know that you're a notary and you know what you are doing. That's it. So you do not need the NNA certification. But however, I'm going to always tell you to get the NNA certification. Why? Because it gives you a whole nother stream of income. There are certain signing companies that will not work with you without the NNA background. Hey, Hyra, what's up, girl? How's mentorship going? I haven't seen you in a couple weeks. How you doing? Yeah, so there are certain companies that will not work with you if you do not have your NNA certification. So why would you not spend $100 and get the certification? Quit being scared of the test. Start with our mentorship program. Take the loan signing with Alexis, her video, and then let's go over there and let's do the thing, okay? Let's get the NNA certification so you can have another stream of income. Not getting the NNA certification is cutting off a whole nother stream of revenue for you because certain companies, again, they're not going to touch you without it. They want to know, are you NNA certified? Now, are they going to ask you that when they call you? No. But there's like when you're trying to sign it with signingorder.com, that's a direct question. Are you NNA certified? You know, can you produce the background check? All right. So I'm going to always tell you straight up, I have no reason not to. I'm going to always counteract the negativity and the crazy that I hear. Like I was talking about earlier, people telling you not to be a notary, but they're a notary. That one is hilarious because I've talked about that a few times. You know, you're a notary, but you're telling me don't do it. It's not good for you, but I'm over here killing the game. Does that make sense to you? Even me being an attorney state, I have people say, well, Kimmi, how are you a notary? Like questioning me. How are you a notary in an attorney state? Well, clearly I'm doing something right. I've been here almost 5 years on YouTube, almost 4 here, doing my business for 5 or 6. I teach people nationwide. I know what to do. Okay. And I'm not being funny when I say that. I really do know what to do. I had to teach myself. I learned from other people and I want to teach you. It's really just that simple. So I don't have nothing to lose either way. Hey, excellent. Loving your content. Thank you, Hyra. I appreciate it. Latrice says signing companies want to see NNA credentials. They do. It's just as simple as that. They want to see it. And if you want to work with them, you got to go do what they want. And it's not asking that much, guys. NNA certification is $100, maybe $200 in some states. My state is $99. It used to be $79, I think, when I started. Now it's $99. If I'm not mistaken, some states are, like I said, about $200, $179, $150. But so what if I can make $5,000, $10,000? Not a month, but even if I make that a year, okay? If you do 4 signings a month at $50, that's $200. So $200 a month times 12 is $2,400, okay? Can you do something with an extra $200 a month? Could that pay your gas bill? Could that pay your light bill? Could that pay your cell phone bill? I just did a whole thing about field inspection. I got a field inspection course that's included in mentorship. I don't know if you knew that or not, but you can buy all the courses separately. You don't have to do mentorship. You can buy them separately at your however you want to, and that is coupon code WIN2025, WIN2025 at notaryeducatorsllc.com, 60% off. So you can buy any of the courses that you want, wedding officiant, whatever you want at your leisure, how you want to buy it, or you can do mentorship, whichever you prefer, okay? So just take your time and pick. Javonna, hey Javonna, how are you? What's up? What's up? Honey Babe says, hey Kimmi, I haven't caught you live in so long. Hi. Yes, hey there. The Fame Flies. Hey, Dominique, what's up? What's up? We got a lot of mentees here. How y'all doing? What's going on? How you liking mentorship? Let me know. So we got a lot of new people that just joined the live. I'm gonna hang out 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Latrice says field inspection companies want NNA credentials too. So I've not seen that, Latrice. I actually have a field inspection course. I'm a field inspector. Also, I do field inspection, rather, I should say. Javonna says, I absolutely love it. Thank you, Javonna. I appreciate it. The Fame Flies, which is Dominique, says she is loving the mentorship program too. I'm so happy for you guys. I think I'm going to do a special live tomorrow night. I'll put it over in the chat because we had a session on Monday night, and I don't like it when we go a whole another week before we talk again, face to face. So I think I might do a special tomorrow night. So I'll put that over in chat though for you guys, okay? So Honey Babe says, I got my commission February 14th. Remember you telling me to join after I got it? Yes, because I do, Honey Babe. I like all of you that. I like you to get your commission first. A lot of times people say, Kimmi, I want to join the program. I want to join the program. And it's not that I don't want you to join. I do want you to join, but I compare it to getting your car and you don't have a driver's license. So I like you to get your commission first, and then you can come join the program. I'm going to be here. I'm just trying to sell mentorships. I want you to do it the right way. I have people all day long. Hey, I want to join mentorship. And I want you to, again, but you got to do it the right way. For me, we're going step by step. Get your commission. Okay. Then you can come over and get mentorship and get training. Don't go out and buy the car. You ain't got a driver's license. Okay. So I'm glad you listened to me. And as you can see, we're still here and it's so worth it. Javonna says, I just got your notary journal. Oh, cool, Javonna. What are your thoughts about the journal? What are your thoughts? Tell me, did you get the hardback or the paperback? Let me show it again. Which one did you get? Hardback, paperback? That hardback, y'all, is so nice. So anyway, I'm going to have to get ready to get out of here. But join mentorship, again, for my people that are here tonight. I think oh, good. You like it? But how do you like it, the paperback? They're both very nice because that looks so rich. This is the paperback, and it's so rich looking. I changed the cover of it. I just love it. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go live tomorrow in the group, and we'll have some more conversations. So probably tomorrow evening is when I'll be free. I have appointments most of the day, so I am gonna run. I have to get out of here. Got a 7:30. I love the detail of it and watch the video. Yes, Giovanna. So I highly recommend when you do get the journal. You want to step by step to understand really why this journal is so important. Catch that video from the other day. I'm telling you, because this journal is life-saving. When you're a notary and you get that call from an attorney and they're like, hey, what happened at that signing 5 years ago? You're like, I don't know. I can't even tell you what I had for breakfast 2 days ago. Let me think about it for real. 2 days ago. I don't remember. Jeff, did we go to lunch with your mom yesterday? No, right? Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
That was yesterday. See, I can't remember what I did yesterday. Yesterday, I had lunch with my mother-in-law and my husband at Cracker Barrel. So I had pancakes. The day before that, I don't know. I really don't. So imagine an attorney calling me from 5 years ago and want to know who the witnesses were. I don't know. If they call me about a signing I did 2 days ago, unless it was crazy, that's what I always tell my clients. If you had a crazy transaction, I remember those people all day long, right? If you came late, if you was irate, if you was mean, if you was this, if you was that. But just a regular run of the mill, I don't remember. I promise you. You want to be memorable, but not really in the notary space, because that means you did something crazy. Let me get these last couple questions and I am out. Giovanna says, what goes on the emboss? Your name, the embosser. Yes. Your name goes on there, your county, typically your state. The same thing that goes on your regular notary stamp. And really quick, and you'll get this in training. You should have already gotten it somewhere. I don't know where you started, Giovanna. But the embosser, I only use that to make things look pretty. That does not replace your regular notary stamp, okay? It does not replace your regular notary stamp. So what I use my embosser, because some people say, my state said I can't use one. You can use your regular stamp, which is the one you're always using. But then in addition to that, just to make certain things look pretty, your clients will ask you for it. And a lot of newer notaries will say you don't need that. Okay. But I'm preparing you in case somebody call you, you'll be ready so you don't have to get ready. I've been in groups where people say, hey, do anybody have an embosser? My client wanted embossed. I don't have one. But I'm helping you to already have that so you don't have to worry about it. You already prepared. So the embosser does not replace your regular stamp. It's just in addition to, right? So I'm wearing earrings, but I also, in addition to that, plus I have on lipstick, right? So I have my regular notary stamp, but plus I'm going to add the embosser and the gold seal. I like the gold because it just makes the paper look pretty. You can use silver, but I prefer gold. I put the gold seal on it and then I crimp it, and it's just to make it look pretty. It really doesn't add any more weight to it. Your client doesn't know that, but they're going to ask you for it, especially if they're older, if it's in a power of attorney, if it's a deed or something like that. Okay. But typically I would never use an embosser at a loan signing because it's 100 pages, 200 pages, 150 pages, right? We ain't sitting there embossing, plus that's not acceptable. You have to use your ink stamp. So again, embosser is not a replacement for your ink stamp. It just makes things look pretty. And people will tell you you don't need it. Technically you don't, right? But I always do the most. And that's how I'm able to go back to the beginning of this video. Ask for 5 stars. Okay? Because they already know the way your girl Kimmi and None Better Mobile Notary gonna do it, it's gonna be 5 stars. Okay? On that note, guys, I have to go. Check out the card, check out the journal, check out mentorship. Okay? Until next time, guys. Bye. See you soon, honey babe.
Thanks for tuning in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast. We hope you found today's episode helpful and inspiring as you build your notary business. Don't forget to explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training notary library for more resources to expand your skills and services. Stay connected with us on YouTube at Notary Educators with Kimmi for even more tips, tricks, and industry insights. Be sure to subscribe and share this podcast with others who want to succeed in the notary field. Until next time, keep growing and learning, and take your notary business to the next level. See you soon! Don't forget, for all things notary related, visit notaryeducatorsllc.com.